everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are in my studio, painting room, whatever, because I thought this video wasn't actually my idea, but I'm gonna be doing some painting and rambling. I'm not in the best mood, so my rambling might turn into venting. Sorry for the weird lighting. I set up the lighting is set up for me to paint, not for me to film, and I don't feel like messing with the lighting, so we're just gonna do with what we have here. I look bald, but my hair is just up in a ponytail. I did get bangs, but you can't see them because obviously all of my hair is pulled back because I don't want my hair in my face while I'm filming or painting. But I did get bangs, and funny thing about that is I feel like I need more light. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started painting, and whatever comes out of my mouth will come out of my mouth. I don't know how this video is gonna do performance-wise because I literally am just gonna be sitting here talking about anything and everything. Not that my videos don't get like thousands of views regardless. This isn't 2015. That was 2015 and 2016. That was like the best time to be a Bonnet Horse YouTuber. It was poppin'. Now it's just like, where did they all go, you know? I have my ice water so I don't get hot, and all of the ice already melted, so that's great. It gets really hot in this room during the day. It gets really hot just in general during the day in the house, and it's been triple digits. We haven't gotten any rain, so it's just been dry and hot. So it gets really hot in here during the day, which makes me not want to be in here. It's currently 9 o'clock at night, like literally 9 o'clock on the dot. I don't like this has been the worst summer yet in terms of like, okay, I feel like I'm just gonna zoom in because I don't like the way I look. Just focus on this pretty horse, okay? And I'll just be talking in the background because anyways. But yeah, I don't like summer. It's my least favorite season. This has been the worst summer yet because of how hot it's been. It's miserably hot. I live by a river, and there's a bridge that you can cross to get over the river, and if you look down at the river's gone. It's completely dried up because of no rain and just how hot it's been. It hasn't been humid though, that's the only good thing, so I guess this is what people mean by dry heat. It hasn't been that humid, but it's still really hot, so I literally could care less about the humidity. It was 105 today, which is the hottest it's been in my area, my region. And boy, am I feeling it. But yeah, so it's just been unbearably and uncomfortable. I'd never know how to y'all know what I'm trying to say, okay? It's been uncomfortably, it still doesn't sound right. It's been very hot. And the heat, it just makes me feel sluggish. It makes me feel tired. I feel tired all the time. I feel sluggish. It messes with my appetite. I don't feel hungry. So I'm just counting down the days for fall to get here because I'm just ready. I'm ready to not live here anymore, honestly. But I'm kind of stuck here because I can't afford a house just quite yet. I hope this angle is okay. I'm really sorry that like you can't see my face, but back to the whole body like dysmorphia, not really body dysmorphia, but just general like, I don't know. As I said earlier, I got bangs because I don't care how like superficial, or not even superficial, but I don't care how this sounds. Lately I just don't feel pretty anymore. I look at myself in the mirror and I kind of just want to rip my face off. It has a lot to do with my hair, my haircut, which when they say hair changes everything and hair is such a big factor in your confidence, it really is. Because most of my life I had long hair. I was always that girl who had the long hair, yada yada yada. I've only cut my hair short about 3 times in my life. Once in elementary school, once in middle school, and then I think after I graduated, I cut my hair short again. So I've pretty much always had long hair. And I've come to realize that when I first got my hair cut short, I really liked it. It looked really cute, you know. It was cute. It was a moment, not gonna lie. But now that it's growing out and it's all one length, it just doesn't look cute on me anymore. I can't really pull it off. I just don't feel pretty. Like, I miss my long hair. I miss my natural hair color. This isn't my natural hair color, as I've said before. So I decided my hair needs a little something. So I cut my own bangs. If that's how you want to, if that's how you want to know how I've been doing mentally. Yeah, I cut my own bangs, which isn't that bad. I've cut them myself before, so it's not like it's the end of the world. It's so hot in here. I literally, oh my god, like, y'all, like, my body is like on fire. But yeah, I've cut my own hair before, so or my own bangs. Well, yeah, my own hair too. Not necessarily the end of the world, but I just wanted to do something to make me feel prettier, I guess. I know that sounds really, like, weird, but that's how I feel. And did it help? I mean, I don't know. I guess. Also, this video wasn't my idea. This was actually recommended from a friend. But he recommended it for my personal channel, and I was like, I kind of have to stick to a certain niche for that channel, which is, right now it's makeup, so I just didn't think this video would do well on my personal channel, but I knew it would fit in perfectly on this channel. And I say friend, but literally we only communicate via Snapchat. I used to work with him, which is how I met him, and we have, let me see, we have a 308-day Snapchat streak, but we don't hang out in person. We don't see each other, like, at all. Something that isn't really talked about a lot is how hard it is making friends when you're, like, in your 20s. Because when you're younger, like, when you're still in school, it's so much easier making friends because you're with people the same age as you every single day, and the people that you see are usually the same people every single day. And so if you have a class with someone and you sit next to them, obviously you're gonna get really close really fast because you see them, like I said, you see them every day. So it's just really easy making friends and stuff when you're, like, young and in school, even, like, college, I guess. I don't know. I didn't go to college, so I wouldn't know really how that works. But once you're, like, done with all of that, it's kind of hard because I guess, especially if you don't go out much like myself, people just aren't as easily accessible, and everybody already kind of has their own groups of friends. And it's just, I don't know. It's a lot. Like me, I don't really go out much, and when I do go out, like, to Hobby Lobby and stuff, I'm not necessarily there to find, like, friendships. Like, I don't go out to, like, bars because, one, I don't drink, and two, that just doesn't, that's not my vibe. And I don't like bar and clubs. Like, I would not be caught dead in a club. I'm so sorry. I think clubs are very cringy, and I don't know how they're still a thing. Clubs just give me, like, middle school dance vibes, and I just can't shake that feeling. So all of my friends or friendships that I have, they're pretty much bound to the internet only. I don't have, like, if I go through my contacts, I don't have a single contact where, like, I have, like, a girlfriend. I can, like, hey, let's meet up and go do something, you know? Like, I don't have that, and part of that is my fault because after I graduated high school, I did isolate myself a lot. But regardless, I don't have that, and sometimes it sucks, but like, for example, I went to go see Barbie, right? I wanted to see Oppenheimer first. Okay, that was my plan. I was gonna see Oppenheimer, but I want to see it in IMAX. I don't want to see it just like in the regular theater. There's some movies where you have to see them in IMAX or in the Dolby Theater or 70 millimeter. This is one of those where I had to see it in IMAX. But unfortunately, I'm having some car problems, and so I can't drive far, and the closest IMAX movie theater is like 30 minutes away. So I can't see Oppenheimer, which sucks. But I did go see Barbie, simply because I had an appointment the same day, and the movie theater was like right there, so just out of convenience, I was like, let me just go see Barbie after my appointment. And I did. And I was the only person in there by myself. But I don't know, it's very strange because I like being by myself, but sometimes I do long for, like, you know, friendships and stuff. I don't know. Like, it's a weird feeling. It's like, you know, when you're not invited to something and you feel left out, but if you were invited, you still wouldn't go. It's kind of like that. Like, I looked around the movie theater and I was like, wow, it would be nice to have someone, you know, here with me watching this movie. But at the same time, I was like, I like going to the movies by myself. I enjoy it, you know. So it's like, I'd rather be by my. It's a very weird emotion. It's a very weird back and forth thing that I've struggled with since I was like a child. But yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes I'm very okay with my friendships solely being on the internet, and other times I'm like, dang, I have no social life. Also, I hate how people are making it out, or they were making it out to be like Barbie versus Oppenheimer instead of Barbie and Oppenheimer. Like, there is no competition. Just because two films come out on the same day, that doesn't mean anything. Like, I can't stand it when people do that, you know? Like, it's not a competition. It's Barbie and Oppenheimer, not Barbie versus Oppenheimer. And obviously, Barbie is going to make more in box office because it's PG-13. Oppenheimer's rated R. Oh, and when I went to the movie theater, the guy didn't even check my ticket. So I literally could have watched that movie for free. He checked everyone else's ticket but mine. You tell me. I don't know. It was only like $9, but still. And I really wanted to order food because I was quite hungry, and I was craving the fried pickles so bad. I really wanted the fried pickles with ranch, but I was like, I can't. I have to save money. The movie ticket was only $9, and stuff at movie theaters are already expensive as it is. So I was like, I can't. It's too expensive, and I'm trying to save money. But the temptation was real. Temptation is everywhere, dude. Like, I go on Facebook, and I see so many models, good priced, and I'm like, saving money is really hard. I'm really good at it. I have a lot of self-control, but it do be hard sometimes. Can I just talk about how good this white paint is that I just got? This new white paint I'm using? Let me show y'all. Before, I was using this. This is the this is the Fine Touch acrylic paint, titanium white, $3. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. This is what I have been using since like 2016. But recently, well, not recently, for a while, I've heard of Joe Sanjo and I've heard how good it is, but I was like, no, I have so much of this. I need to use this all up first before I, because I'm so stubborn. I won't buy anything new until I finish what I have. But I finally caved in and got the highly acclaimed, well-known Joe Sanjo paint in titanium white for my white markings. This paint is my holy grail. If I would have known how well this paint worked, I would have gotten rid of this a long time ago. These white markings, her socks that I did, with this paint, it takes me like over 20 layers, 20, 30, 40. I lose count how many layers it takes me with this paint, because when I water down this paint, it becomes very translucent and it loses all of its opacity. This paint, I cannot stress enough. I did maybe 5 layers, 5 or 6, and it was done. Like, I thought I was going to be doing these white markings for days. I did it in an hour. In an hour. Like, why do I do this to myself? Sometimes you just have to cave in and buy something, like, because my God, this is like my holy grail. It comes out so much smoother out of the tube. It's so much more creamier and just a complete difference. So to all of my new customizers out there, don't be afraid to invest in better products, because in the long run, it's gonna be worth it and it's gonna pay off. But yeah, I just wanted to put you on that real quick because it's changed the game completely. So earlier today, I was checking for flights. Okay, BreyerFest, I guess that's our next topic. BreyerFest, I do plan on going. And earlier I was checking flights because I check every day to see when the flights like become available. Because yesterday they weren't, but today they have flights for the dates that I'm looking for. But tell me why the flights are from $700 to $1,000, $1,600, like $800 to $1,600 for a flight. I don't understand why this happens to me. Like, I just have the worst. Are they always that expensive? I live in Texas. Are they always that expensive? Like, I don't. So I'm really gonna have to save a lot for this BreyerFest, which I don't really care because it's my first BreyerFest, you know, whatever. But my God, like $700. This tail is a very interesting tail to paint because there's just so many cracks and crevices that you have to get into. So yeah, those plane tickets really make me want to cry. So a few days ago, I posted on my Breyer Instagram about how I'm trying to be more active on my personal YouTube channel, and so I posted a link and a picture to my video I worked on, and I was like, if y'all are interested, you know, you can check it out. You know, if you're interested, I'm not saying go, you know, like if you want to hear. I posted this on my story, and tell me why people unfollowed me. Like, it's so funny to me. I posted it on my story, so it's not like I actually posted it to my Instagram. Just on my story, real casual, you know, if you want to watch it, there you go. And people unfollowed me, and I was like, really? Really? If you don't like it, don't watch it. You don't have to unfollow me. Like, it's not that serious. I feel like I'm using the completely wrong brush for this, but it's the only one I have, so. I have to paint the whole tail white as a base coat because it has like this gradient to it, which I've never done before, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm sure I'll be able to pull it off just like I've pulled off every other horse that I've painted. I really want to be done with commissions, which this is my last one, because I just really want to work on personal sales pieces because I have a lot of coat colors that I want to do that I'm really excited for. Like, after this girl is done, I have another sales piece I'm going to start working on, and I'm really excited for how he's going to turn out. So last night I was on TikTok. Oh, and her forelock, I don't know if y'all can see, her forelock is, I did a little bit of white on it, but it's not going to be white. Her mane is going to be black. I just did the white so when I do the black, I know what guide to use, because for some reason on this mold, the forelock is weird. It doesn't really have like a distinct end in the plastic. It kind of just blends into the rest of her face. So I kind of have to draw on my own little hairs. So, but yeah, it's not going to be white. It's going to be black. That's just my little guide. So, TikTok last night, this one video popped up on my For You page. And it was a video of these people somewhere in Philadelphia. I don't remember the city of where in Philadelphia, but it was just a video of a bunch of these people. Not like homeless people, but you could tell they were homeless. A bunch of people literally hunched over, just full on like zombies, just a bunch of people. And you can look it up. I mean, it was very scary to watch and very heartbreaking to watch, because these are people and these are someone's children. And just to see these people walking around like lifeless zombies hunched over like that, it's just terrifying and heartbreaking at the same time. I don't know, it was just really like, it really took me back. I wish drugs didn't exist. People were saying it's fentanyl, which there's a huge fentanyl problem recently. For those of you who don't know, fentanyl is like 100 times stronger than heroin. It's a very addictive and dangerous drug. People were saying fentanyl and meth. And it's just, it was just very sad. But yeah, like I said, I just wish drugs didn't exist. Drugs and alcohol, because can you just imagine how many lives would be saved, would still be here if it weren't for, you know, those things. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I don't drink. I stay away from alcohol. And I feel like those two things are so glorified in our society, not necessarily drugs, but like alcohol. And growing up, I saw the darker side of alcohol and what it does to people, so I made a promise to myself when I was very young, I think I was like 12, that I wasn't gonna go near it. I didn't want any part of it. Because it's just very heartbreaking how many, you know, drunk driving, and even, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, marijuana, you know what I'm saying? Even that has like a really bad effect on some people. And I just, don't do drugs. Okay, moral of the story, don't do drugs. Stay away from them. I don't care if all of your other friends are doing it. Don't be like everyone else. Don't do it just because your friends are doing it. Be your own person. Make your own choices. For the love of God. I hate this follower mentality, like, oh, they're doing it, I gotta do it. No, you are not a sheep. You are a wolf. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me rambling, literally rambling, venting, the whole bit. Sorry it's not the best setup, the best lighting. I look terrible. But I hope you enjoyed. Shout out to my friend who gave me this video suggestion, because if he wouldn't have said it, I wouldn't have posted it. I never know how to paint the bottom of tails, because like, ooh, that was perfect. Oh, that was satisfying. Okay. I'm gonna stop this video here. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. One more thing. I haven't really been able to work on Faith and Hope or even talk about it. If you've been wondering why I haven't really been talking about Faith and Hope, that's because, fortunately, I do have an announcement to make, but I'm not going to be making it in this video just because I don't want to get into it here. I've already talked enough here. I will be making an Instagram post about what's been going on with Faith and Hope, so just make sure you look out for that. It's going to be on my Instagram, which is bwl.productions. But yeah, that update will be on there for those who are interested. Make sure you follow me on my personal channel if you want. Okay, if you want, you don't have to. Don't unsubscribe. It's not that serious. If you want to, you can. It'll be linked down below. Everything will be down below in the information box thing, whatever people call it. I don't know. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Don't forget to stay gold, and I will see you all in my next video.